It is official. Chicago Public Schools will restart this fall with remote learning only. Mayor Lightfoot confirmed that decision earlier this morning to continue e-learning from home instead of returning to the classroom.
This is something the Chicago Teachers Union had insisted on for a very long time. In fact, they had plans to hold an emergency meeting early next week to discuss plans and even vote on the possibility of a strike. But this morning, Mayor Lightfoot says pressure from those teachers had nothing to do with this decision.
A moment ago, we began to inform our families and staff across Chicago Public Schools that we will begin the new school year learning at home and continue learning remotely for the first quarter, which ends on November 6th.
Chicago Public Schools CEO Janice Jackson, Mayor Lightfoot, and the Chicago Public Health Commissioner Dr. Allison Hourty all spoke at the presser. They say the decision to begin with remote learning only is based on public health data and from talking with parents. You may remember CPS leaders held a feedback meeting with parents last week. They say those meetings proved parents just aren't comfortable with sending their children back to school right now. And with Chicago seeing an uptick in COVID-19 cases in recent weeks, there's concern from health officials about the safety of sending students to schools.
Combined with the trends that we're seeing, the decision to start remotely makes sense for a district of CPS's size and diversity. This is a decision tailored to the needs of CPS as a district and as a school community. But we also understand the struggle this will be for many of our parents who have to manage work, childcare, and all the other needs at home, which is in part why we're making this announcement now.
Initially, CPS had plans for a hybrid model, basically combining remote learning and in-class instruction for the fall. Under that plan, students would have been learning in class 2 days per week, but all that changes with Wednesday's announcement.
I want to be clear that we are all hoping to be in a position to move to that hybrid model beginning in Q2. We will see what the data looks like. We will see what the feedback is from parents and teachers and staff, just as we've done here.
The first quarter of the fall semester begins September 8th. That will be remote learning only. But as you heard there, the goal is to revisit how to safely move into the hybrid learning model for the second quarter of the fall semester, which begins November 9th. At City Hall, Mugo, Odigwe, CBS 2 News.